I want to ask you to stop using Netflix the wrong way. What do I mean by that? Olá! Bem-vindo, bem-vinda ao Lusocam. My name is Jessica Sintra and I'm super excited to be here with you today. I'm an European Portuguese teacher. Traditionally, people always recommend you to get immersed in the culture through entertainment, by watching a film, a series, listening to music, go out, so many ways. But Netflix is one of those that can be very, very tricky, because it may feel that, yes, I at least watched a film, but it actually may not be helping you in your language learning. Yes, you get some sounds and that's great, but if you don't do it consciously and with an intention, you may lose a lot of your time. And because of that, I want to help you. If you are enjoying this video, destroy the like button and subscribe to the channel. So my advice is no, don't stop watching films. Do it the right way, do it better, do it in a more fun, effective, practical way. That's my suggestion. Before diving into the solutions, let's take a step back and try to understand why watching a film in Netflix may not be the best thing. Films usually are long, so that means that you're gonna have your attention in the film for 1 hour and a half, which usually it really decreases as the film goes by, your attention. It's very difficult for you to find a film that is like super captivating. And if you're super engaged with the film, maybe it has nothing to do with language learning, it has to do with storytelling. The story is very compelling, you like it, but you're not paying attention to exactly what people are saying. Another thing is that the films aren't digestible for you to learn a language. You're not gonna have things chucked into pieces, you're not gonna have explanations, you're not gonna have practical exercises. All of these problems are part of the biggest problem, which is watching a film. It's a passive experience, which means your engagement emotionally, intellectually, most of the time is not at its peak. You don't put yourself out there towards others, which is the main purpose of speaking a language. You're way more afraid of, are you saying this correctly? Are you saying this wrong? What people are going to think of you? Are they going to be able to understand you? It's so much psychological issues going on that if you're watching a film, you're just skipping that part, which is the most important, and you're like, maybe I'm making some progress. It's the same thing as using an app. Apps are amazing. Don't go out there and you don't talk to natives. That can be really difficult for you to go. So as a European Portuguese teacher, I gotta tell you that one of the biggest things that I have with my students is to push them to go out there. And I even have a mantra that I teach my students. Eu consigo. I can do it. Eu consigo. I have a special student that maybe she's watching this, and beijinhos. Eu consigo. Now let's turn Netflix into a solution, a more balanced and effective solution. And for that, I recommend you to follow these 8 steps. Are you ready? Estás pronto? First one is one that you just need to do once. So you Google it, learning a language with Netflix. And there you may find an extension for your browser. It needs to be Google. And you download it, it just takes like 1-2 minutes. Next time you enter into your Netflix account through your computer, you're gonna have an option to turn on that extension. You just turn on, you can see the settings, you can find out if a specific film has subtitles in Portuguese and English. And this way you have double subtitles. But more than that, you also have kind of a dictionary. I don't know if you ever used Kindle, but you have this option, which is when you click in a word, it gives you the meaning and everything. And this is something that you can have with this app. So if you're using a Portuguese VPN, which is very good at, and I hope you're using a VPN, there you can find out if you have double subtitles. If you don't have double subtitles, don't stress. There's always a way to break things down and make it digestible so that it's better for you. So choose a scene between 5 to 10 minutes. Watch it once, watch it twice, watch it 3 times. And with a notebook close to you, just maybe like this, stop and write down interesting words or expressions, or like, it sounded like this, but does this exist? Then after you took some notes, watched it a couple of times, really listened to what the characters were saying, you start mimicking. How do you do that? Well, you listen again to one of the characters in the beginning, you pause, and you close your eyes and you imagine what the people are saying. You can even do some gestures because this shows the melody and the intonation that people are having. After you do it silently a couple of times, you can try to record yourself and do it out loud. It will be something maybe like, Eu estou bem! Estás bem? And you may not get everything right, but it's a beginning. And if you do this a couple of times, you're really helping your brain to capture the sounds. And you work in your mouth, this amazing instrument, to work in your favor so that you can communicate clear. And the last step is engage with the story. You did all of this work and now try to answer a couple of key questions. What's the relationship between these two characters? Where are they set? What's the color of their blouser, of their dress? If you're doing this with your partner or with a friend, do it together. If you're just a spectator and not a performer, you're gonna miss a chance. My suggestions for you to train your European Portuguese are Canção de Lisboa, Pátio das Cantigas, and the third one, Os Maias, which is based on a novel by Essa de Queiroz, which is a very known Portuguese writer. I hope you have fun. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know if this exercise worked for you. I want to see you have more confidence when you speak. And I'm super available to help you in this journey. Because learning a language, it's all about the journey. Muito obrigada. Oh, before you move on, if you really like this content, just smash the like button.